Hello and welcome everybody, it's me DaleyBoyDidds and this is my Let's Play. Okay guys, this is Taron 52 and obviously 52 following 51, revolts. As we just pan a bit closer to the camera, you can see that there are several revolts going on right now. In fact, there's 3 currently. And these revolts have opened up a opportunity for ourselves. At the same time as opening up an opportunity, as you can see, we have 3 of our territories currently under siege. It's not good. One of them in particular, in Colonia, is particularly difficult to break down. However, believe it or not, I'm not going to do anything. I know you'll all be sat there like, what the fuck are you talking about, Daily Boy? Not doing anything, this is your chance, for God's sake. And it is our chance, and in the last episode I was saying that the Byzantines haven't provided me with a chance, and here one is, and yet I am going on saying that I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything straight away. The reason being is, as you can see, Trezibond is in revolt, which means I can take that area. I can go for it, I can take it, but look, no, why not? It's not working. She's not independent. That's because she's part of a revolt led by somebody else, Epithenia. Now, Epithenia has got these territories. Obviously, this is the main one. These down here, and the one I'm after. Not this one in the middle. The one in the middle are the guys that are in my areas. So this 6,000 man army is basically tearing it up right next to me, and in particular tearing me up. Now, what will happen is this rebellion, the one that I'm interested in, will go after this rebellion because they need to basically break down the Byzantines. So the ones I'm after are quite spread out. As you can see, it's all of the Crimea, so they're bringing a 1,000 man army round. They've got a 1,000 man army currently in the other rebellion area. They've got a 2,000 man army a bit further across, and another 700 man army a bit further across from there, even still. So the guys I'm after are actually spread out. The ones I don't want to get involved in are currently sieging my area. Okay, that's why I'm not going to do anything just yet. What I'm going to do is allow the guys I want to take down to gather their men and basically take care of these ones in my area. There's also another revolt going on right now, but we're a third of the way through it positively for the Byzantines. So hopefully these guys also will come across and try to do something. I'm not sure about that. Either way, regarding revolts right now, as it stands right now, just forget about them. 3 is a bit too many for us to take on. Especially whilst I am on 1.59 gold income. Now, I said that I wanted to hold my areas simply because I wanted to make a kingdom. And to make the kingdom is fine. But once I make my kingdom, I want that kingdom to be primogeniture. And to get that, I need to basically put it out to my vassals. So the fewer vassals I had, this is my thinking, the fewer vassals I had, the easier it would be to pass my law. The problem with that is I am nowhere near yet putting in a kingdom. So, after getting shouted at by a couple of my viewers, oh crap, who was it now? Mr. Angry and PSN something. Oh my god, my brain's gone. I've decided to bite the bullet and to hand out my 5 territories. Now, you might think this was an easy task. It was not an easy task. Sorry, I'm not running the game because it's all going to happen, I'm pretty certain, in one go. So, I've gone into my searching for people. I've checked my court. I picked a couple of people out. I've checked my vassals. Obviously, they're not really going to get anything from vassal-wise. Did I check? Why did I not pick them? I don't know. I checked the realm, and I even did a search for all. Now, the thing that I was looking for, I'll just click on vassals, just purely for argument's sake. The thing that I was looking for was, first of all, somebody who was okay at stewardship, because I want my areas to be making money. Okay? So I went for a stewardship one. Now, in honesty, that didn't really play a massive role in my choosing of people. What does play a huge role, if you just check on my court, for instance, I absolutely do not want anybody that has got ambitious trait. Ambitious. oh my ambitious in God, everybody has the ambitious trait pretty much. It was a complete nightmare. So I couldn't really get those guys. The other things that I generally look for is, first of all, we don't want the ambitious trait, but we do want the content trait. And we barely had anybody that was content. Then, we don't want anybody that's directly related to me. So, I know I'm clicking on my son, so he's obviously going to be. But we didn't want anybody with a claim to Colonia in particularly, but any of the other areas realistically. So, trawling through people, I wouldn't normally give my titles out to any family member whatsoever. However, this guy and his brother, I came across, his dad has got a couple of claims. He's got a weak claim against Colonia. But it's a weak claim, so once he dies, and he's 67 now, once he dies, he will most likely not pass that on. You know, because I can't see him pressing it from now till then. He's also got a claim on the Kingdom of Georgia. But again, he's not going to push those claims, which means the boys aren't going to have any claims. Which means I can use them. Neither of them have got the ambitious trait. So both of them are going to get territories. And that's basically the sort of thing that I was looking at. Now, they're not the best people in the world. No, of course they're not. But they meet some of the criteria that I've got. Not ambitious, not direct claimants to me. The only downside is they're not really content either. And I pulled up a nice little list of some people over here that we can potentially give these to. Not all of them will get it. I think, like, for instance, this lad is only 15 years old. I'm not going to give it to him. Even though, again... Oh, the reason why I'm not going to give it to this lad just yet is because he will become a claimant to the Duchy of Crimea, which is kind of behind what's going on here now. And that's kind of the area that I'm going to be giving away. So, that is what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to let it run a couple of days first, because I've also got a couple of people coming in to my area. Okay, so as you can see now, these two are incredibly close. And what might happen is we might lose a territory. Okay, I don't want to lose a territory. Obviously I don't. But what these should do is really swoop round and meet up with their buddies. Okay, so we've got one of them. As you can see, we've got a genius coming through. He's got a weak claim on Cartil. Oh, that's pretty good. Might be able to push that later. So we've got a genius. One of our men that we brought in is a genius. He's already got some family. So he will be given a territory. His wife doesn't have the big trait. Now, she does have intrigue, but it shouldn't be too bad for us personally. I wouldn't imagine, because he's going to love us momentarily. And his son is also a genius, so that's going to set them up quite nicely. We've also marked his son as well for potential future marriagement. Okay, so I think we'll give him this territory right here. Not him. Him. Excuse me. So we'll give him the start of the territories. This one seems good to me. Off you go. So, because he's already married, we don't have to worry about him. There are a couple of people that are not married. For instance, this guy. So, again, not the best of traits, but he has got some good stewardship. So, let's see if we can marry him off to somebody. It really doesn't matter who. As long as they've not got any claims coming into them, then that's good. We do want him to have children, basically, to carry it on, so we don't have to keep messing about. So Chaste is no good. She's no good because she's got ambition. Although we know she has got ambition, she's not really got a high intrigue, so she might be the way forward. 23 years old. Marry her. I said marry her. Why didn't that work then? Alright, so she's a noble. Alright, so we might have to bring somebody in for this one. Again, though, we could marry it to this lady, I suppose, up here. Gregoria. Unless we're in the same boat with her. Or even her, it doesn't really matter. Let's give it to this one. Okay, so he's now going to be married very shortly. And once he is... So they're battling down here now. They will lose. The people that we wanted to fight are going to lose because they've not waited and been smart. What's going on? Who's married who there? Why have you not got married? She's pretty good, but high intrigue. Ambitious and high intrigue are not two things I like together. Alright, this one will do. Just get bloody married! Oh my god. "42 is too old." Come on. This is the easy bit. Oh my god, why is it being such a dick? Why am I being such a bailand? Come on. Got bloody flies landing on me now. Why wouldn't that just work? Okay, so who's she got? She's got a couple of siblings as well. They've got claims quite some ways away. I think they'll be alright. Oh my god. Right, I'm being a complete fool here. Just get on with it. This guy, that girl, matrilineally, it doesn't matter. It's not part of my thing anyway. Oh my god. It will be in your interest, believe me. Okay, so this guy's a very similar situation. Arrange a marriage. This should be the easiest part. This should be the easiest part, and I'm making a complete ash of it. I really don't care who you marry. Just get one and go. Okay, you'll do. "7 days. So they're not taking my areas just yet. Bandits have raided siege camps. That's okay. Yay! My wife is pregnant. My wife is pregnant! And there we go. So she's now at my court as well. And that means that you can then now be granted a title. Sorry, just double check. Yeah, if he wants to become the Mystikos at 5, you can become a Mystikos all day long. Grant a landed title. You can have the other one. Or you can have Avos up tops. Proselytizing up there. So there you go. Vassal inheritance warning. He's not got a kid yet with her. That's all. So because we've now married him off, Excuse me, that came from nowhere. Because we now married them off, hopefully she will get a child and they will carry it on. Otherwise, we have to mess about a little bit. But I'm okay with that. That's going to be fine. That's him. He's now married. Matrilineally, of course. But again, we'll grant them a title. That one will do. Why not? Okay, that one's good. Just making sure I've not missed anybody. Get rid of all that lot. I'm sure that's going to be loads of important information. Who else have we got left? Did we untick you? We don't need you on there anymore. Okay. Oh, we've got the two boys. So you... Yeah, I'm not giving anything yet about. Untick you now. You can have... Karchev. No, you can have that one over there. Okay. And that means you need to hurry up and have a child. Untick you. And you can have... Karchev. So this is my last one I'm going to give it out. Okay. Now, we've got a couple of little things to worry about. One of the Avos one is going to go out from us, but it's okay. It's okay, we can start that. So we get rid of Avos off our list. That should be the kid. He's got a place now as well, so we can go off the list. And he's another one. He's the son of that lad, isn't he? So we've got a couple of kids waiting in the wings. Open council seats. Now I do need to sort my council out, but we can play on a little bit from here. So remember when I said 1.9? Already it's gone up to 5, but that hopefully will go up even better, or even more, in just a few minutes. So they're attacking Theodopolis. So in the meantime, we will look to bring in some peoples. There we go. Oh, you little bugger. Just in time, you got it as well. So another revolt has come up. A fourth one. Is that? Yep, another revolt has occurred. Just seeing the people that have left the courts. Okay. And we've got people joining Lower Crown Authority as well. I might drop out of that one at the moment. Yeah, I might drop out the Lower Crown Authority one. Because I might need it. Alright, so we definitely still need proselytization over there. It's still Norse as an area. Get rid of that. We're still on pause. So proselytize in the Norse zone. Okay. The Mystico. We've got a 25 Mystico rather than our 15. And this is the guy. We just give the two kids two areas, so he should be feeling the love for me right now. And he's feeling some kind of love. 21 for our guy here. That's not going to be beaten. Now we do have better ones, I believe. Yep, we've got a 19 in position, but we have got a 22. That's fine. I think we did that on purpose, didn't we? And we got the 24. I might change him because he has really been crap. Stick Narsin instead. He's Frankish. Maybe he doesn't want us to get any better. So yeah, we'll stick Narsin. Alania. I do want to get both of those two before I push them. I still might go for a holy war, but obviously at the moment with all these revolts on the go, we ain't doing no wars. I don't want any of these guys to fight. I want them all doing the jobs that I've set them. So you're on researching tech. How's our tech looking? We can't do anything up on the main part. Shipbuilding I still don't really care for. Majesty. Prestigious. We'll do that one, no problem. Get rid of that. Crown laws. Anything changed? Still high crown authority. Rubbish. Okay, so yeah, we wanted that factions, didn't we? Now, crown authority, the factions are going up. We're now leading that. I'm going to hold it. Now that we're leading it, it won't be pushed without me knowing. So that's fine. Unlanded sons, and we've got a lot of weak claims. Okay. Now we're on it. Let's see what the damage is at the minute. How much money we're making? 4.55. I thought it'd be much higher than that, to be honest. It might just need to go through a month. An unsuccessful raid. So we don't want to lose too much over here. But let's see what damage can be caused. Because I can bring up some army. My military has gone up to now 1,400. Plus 1,300 in my vassals. And look at that. All these vassals are like... Well, most of my vassals are liking me. Why don't you like me? Maximum city levies. Harsh taxes. Tough shit. That's how it is, sir. More bandit raids. I don't want to lose Theo completely. And hopefully this will drive them out. Or they'll go and fight them. Or something will happen. But the faster that this part of the Byzantine revolt is done with, the better it'll be. Yes, so they are moving on. If they leave the area, that'll be great. And if you come and free my area, that'll even be better for me. So yeah, we're not wimping out of this the revolt timing or whatever you want to call it right now. And in fact, I might bring up some of my armies to come round and deal with them. So the guys I'm after would be these ones, this area in particularly. There we go. So they went and attacked. They're still in Colonia, so that's not as good as what I would hope, because obviously the Byzantines are going to lose here. But I'm just hoping that these guys move from Colonia, because I don't want them sitting there. But if they take out the army, it might be decided that it's not worth it. Ah, they're moving on, that's good. Get out, get out, get out. And I'm not going to bring up any of my army while these are basically in the mix. So we've got some more people down here in Taron. Leon Revolt. So they've just chased them down into Chaldea. Or Chaldea. Okay. As long as they don't keep coming to my area, I don't give a crap. And they're coming back to my area. So they're down to 12% at the minute. And it all depends really on the Byzantines and what they feel is the big step forward. So what we can do is just prepare the mercenary bands that we'll pull in. This new revolt is gaining a bit of speed as well, a bit of strength. So yeah, it's an interesting moment right now. So if we push for these guys, so basically, yeah, if we wanted to push, we'd have to go through this one, and we can push a few things. Scherson, which is this one here. Claim the Duchy of Dresdebond, which is I think what I might just do, or press all claims. I might not be crazy and go for all of them. I might go for Dresdebond, which means I can take out the capital and Dresdebond, and hopefully that'll be enough in itself. We would have to wait and see. If these both gather together, which it looks like they might be doing. Yep, and they're going to go and fight. So this is good. This is good. These are two competing peoples. We'll just watch this occur in front of our eyes. They're going to try and escape. They should actually sit where they are because they've got the stronger army and they're in a defensive position. Of course, coming in from Melitane, or I think it's from this one, would be crossing a river for Colonia. Yep. And there you go, they caught them. So I reckon that these guys are going to win this one. So these ones here, they've got superior numbers and they've got the terrain advantage as well. because of the rivers. Either way, they're going to be pegged down a little bit more, which means that we can come in and do our business. It's mad to think, though, isn't it? If you just pull out a bit here, there's so little left of the Byzantine, and yet, realistically, we're winning. There's 4 wars that they're up against, and realistically, we're actually winning them. So a child needs to be educated, and this is my own son, Pelagios. He's a legitimised bastard. Nice. Okay, so who are we going to get to educate you, sir? What was you good at? Not very much. Might go for learning. Oh no, yeah, we can go for the. He's okay. He's okay. That's fine. Siege equipment has gone up, which is great. Colonia is under attack again. 5,000 men. That really didn't affect them very much at all, did it? So these guys are going to come back round now with their 4,000. We might have to take matters into our own hands. I don't want to lose Colonia. Don't want to lose Melitane. So I was hoping that by now the Byzantines would have gathered together and actually been able to do something. Kale! Ew! Has anybody ever had a kale smoothie? It's absolutely rancid. 27 minutes. Okay. So, in the next episode, because we're going to pull it up here, as you can see, my area is under immense pressure at the moment. This is 3 different revolts in 3 different areas. That's not good news. But nevertheless, I don't want to lose any of my men. So, we're going to have to do something very soon. And hopefully these guys are going to go and take these out. Because otherwise it's going to be a pain in my ass. Well, they're never going to win that one, are they? But yeah, I think what we'll do is we will leave it right here. You could see how things have developed. How much money are we making now? We're making 15 gold. Is she worth the cheating? She is quick. And he's just a courtier. So, yes, we will make a move. That's fine with me. We've got plenty of kids. Plenty of kids. By now, our military should... I thought our military would have been well up by now. Never mind. Oh, yes. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, I suppose we've just been really watching what's occurred. And this is good. If he's moving from Colonia... Oh, they're actually going to go and attack each other. Let's watch this one before we go. So, even with the advantage of terrain, I don't think it's going to be enough for them to beat this revolt. And what I will do in a moment is have a quick look at the mercenary list just to see which ones I'm going to be pulling in. To be honest as well, in regards to this fight, personally I hope these guys win it. Do I want that? No, personally I want these guys to win it. So this revolt basically goes away sooner rather than later. However, I want their numbers to be reduced dramatically. And I think they might actually get this. They're going to get it. They've won it. Wow, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. So they're not doing too bad at all right now. Even better for me. Because when we pull up our men in a moment, it will mean that their war score against the Byzantines will be high, so the Byzantines will have to do double the amount of damage basically to regain the war score back and then to take it off and go forward with it. So, if we then come in with trying to take our areas, which I might actually try and take both areas now, we might be able to just sneak them both away without really worrying, which is exactly what we'll do. Okay, so that's the plan for the next vid. It is 30 minutes into this one, and we will call it a day right there. And I think I might even take the next one straight away, even though it is very, very late. Okay, guys, I'll leave it there. Looking very forward to the next episode. We know what's going to happen. They've only got 2,000 men armies now, and their both morales are down. So we will definitely be pulling up our mercenaries. Is what we're going to have to go for, and we've definitely got the money to do that. We've got 15 gold to play with, so this is looking very, very healthy indeed. Thanks for the input, guys, Mr. Angry and PSM. It's been I enjoy our back and forths. They are very, very good, and we're making money now, which means that we will be able to fund this attack, which I will be doing momentarily. So, I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Bye-bye.